This is my 2026 Tesla Model Y Juniper. It's about a year old and it's got about 12,000 miles on it. So recently I had the smell of doom. You know the smell. Wet socks, vinegar. In this case, it kind of smells like industrial rubber. Yeah, I'm talking about these things. The interior cabin air filters smell terrible, and I'm going to show you how to change them. And there's a difference between this model and previous models. So if you've done those before, there's a little bit of a change that I'm going to show you about that I discovered in the middle of this video. I didn't know it ahead of time. So discover along with me how to change cabin air filters on this 2026 Tesla Model Y Juniper. All right, we begin with some of the prep. First of all, take your floor mat out. It's just going to make things easier. Also, move your seat all the way to the furthest back position. Those two items are going to help you out a lot. And don't forget to turn off the AC. It's not a big deal, but you don't want stuff blowing all over the place when you take this thing apart. The filters I decided to use for the very first time, I have no idea how these are going to go, but I will, of course, leave the links down in the description. They got good reviews, and I just didn't want to pay the Tesla tax for basically the same thing. I mean, they look absolutely identical. Tools. You don't necessarily need tools, but I'm going to have some pry tools ready just in case I need them. If you have a car built before a certain date, and I will put that date up on the screen because I don't remember, you are going to need this Torx 20, I believe it is. Screwdriver. It's not a big deal, but I believe this car, since it's a Tesla Model Y Juniper, it's got a tab on there and it doesn't need a screwdriver. The Tesla directions also indicate that they want you to take this plastic piece out. It includes the speaker and the light. On a Tesla Model Y, I typically don't do that. For a Tesla Model 3, it's absolutely necessary. It's tight in there and you got to take that out. Okay, so to begin, we've got to take this kick panel off. And I know it's going to sound scary because it's held on by a bunch of plastic clips. And when you're pulling this thing off, yeah, you think you're ripping your car apart, but it's not really a big deal. So don't worry about it. I know you can do this. So let's begin by pulling that off. And hopefully we don't need any tools. And this will go really quick and really smooth. By the way, I don't do the Cool It service every single time. I know Tesla doesn't actually even recommend it. But cleaning the coils out, I do every other time. And this is the very first time I'm actually changing the filters on my Tesla Model Y Juniper. So I figured, you know what, let's just get down and dirty. It's already smelling. It's a year in, and let's get them changed. So we begin up here and work our way this way. So up top, down to the bottom. And no, I haven't taken this off before. That was rather easy, so I don't know if it was not put on totally at the factory, but again, just kind of pull. You can't really break anything. Even if you break a clip, there's like 20 other ones. See, told you it sounds scary. And there goes the camera. Sorry about that. You all right? I'll fix you in a second. All right. Panel is loose, so we'll just set that aside. I typically move it and put it on top of my floor mat. That way it doesn't get too dirty. That's what the inside looks like. And this is all kinds of different stuff. So what we are looking for is this right here. And oh, we may need to take this off. This I don't recognize. This I recognize. So this looks like this is the air filter. And yes, no screwdriver like this is needed for a 2026 Tesla Model Y Juniper. Why? Because they've got this tab right here. You just push on the tab, and there's your filters. One thing I do want to note, you can see that arrow there. The white part is what we're looking at, not the thing with the QR code, the one behind it. There is an arrow pointing inward. We're going to want to remember that, okay? So, first step is to take the filters out. And this may be a little more difficult than, because see, this is connected to here. And in my Tesla Model Y 2022 Model Y Performance, this big thing is not here. So I might need to take this panel off. And then this probably lowers is my guess. Because on the 22, I literally could just rip these out and just fold them and bend them and get them back into place. I don't think that's going to happen here. Okay, I've figured it out. On a Tesla Model Y Juniper, this is basically just held in by, it looks like, this one clip. So don't be afraid to just pull it from here on this side and just rip it down. And then pull this down, and you can see the speaker is there. The light is now fixed somewhere else. This is completely different from the previous Teslas that I've done. So this piece just needs to come down, and then when you put it back up, just jam that back in. We'll do that later. But now I have full access to that, that filter up there. So I'll just hold this in place and pull the filter out. Filter 1 is out. Make sure you avoid that speaker that I showed you there. And, it is heavy, so it has been filtering. But it doesn't look crazy dirty. But it definitely, it smells like the smell, definitely. The smell that I've been smelling. It's like an industrial rubber for this particular model, and I don't know why. It used to be like a vinegar smell. So filter 1 is out. We'll get filter 2, which is down below. You have to pull it up like that, and then kind of tweak it and hold this piece down, and then just bend and don't hit anything else. So this one definitely looks different, definitely smelly, and that is definitely the smell I've been smelling. So there you go, Tesla logoed. We're going from Tesla logoed to not. There is the arrow that I was telling you about right here. And you basically want that pointing into the cabin. So that's how that works. Let me get my new filters. New filters look like this. And here is the arrow. In this case, it's on the bottom of it. So we're going to want to put it in this way so the arrow still points in. Keep these tabs ready to go. So the first filter you're going to put in is going to drop. Don't be alarmed by that. It's supposed to go down. And then the other one sits on top of that. So we're going to have to navigate a little bit around this speaker here. This is the speaker I'm talking about. And get it in there. Don't be afraid to bend and tweak and all that stuff. You might need to get your hand in there to kind of guide also. And then push. Again, don't be afraid to move stuff around. So there you go. Filter 1 is in. It's sitting even. I'm going to put my hand in there just to make sure. Nice and even. Keep this tab out like that. And now we do number 2. And again, there's the arrow. So we're going to want to have that pointing in. It is directional. So again, left hand holding this plastic piece down. And you kind of just guide it above that tab. Then put your right hand into the area with the front of it and just kind of guide it in. And you just work it in. And there you have it. 2 filters are in. All right, that's that. Filters are installed. Now we got to put everything back. And this basically just just clips back into place. That was so easy. And I was actually worried about how that was going to go. It almost sounded magnetic. So again, pull from here, and it just pulls right off. So that way you know how to do that. In fact, I think it is magnetic. There are 2 magnets right here. One here, and one to the right off camera right here. And so they did make things easier, not harder. This goes into place. I probably should have put this in first. Actually, this is so easy. I'm just going to pull it off anyway. That's how easy this is. You just keep doing it. So this goes up in the top. And there should be a tab. Oh, the tab of the filter's in the way. Make sure you look for that. And there, that's it. Snaps into place. That is back in. We'll snap this back into place with the magnets. You can hear the 2 magnets. Those are now in place. And let's get back our put back our kick panel. So this is going to be a little tricky, of course, but that's only because I have cameras and stuff. So we're going to have to get this back into place. And let me show you real quick exactly what you're doing here so you have an idea. See all these blue things? Those are clips. And these blue things are going into various holes here, here, and they just clip into place. So that's what we're wanting to line up here and get it back in there. Something's not lining up here. It needs to get beyond that panel. There's a hump here that's not working out too well. Oh, you know what? I got caught on the seat rail here, the track. I think I'm in. Nope, just keep pushing until you stop hearing clicking is basically the rule of thumb there. And that's it. Check it out. Back in place, new filters in place, should be smelling better. If you do the cool it procedure, that's a whole other thing. That takes another 30 minutes, by the way, with the cool it coil condenser cleaner. And I'll leave a link for that if you want. My other videos show that. I have 2 other filter videos, and I can link those as well. But this is just the down and dirty, change your filters on a Tesla Model Y Juniper. Not too bad, and I'm glad I figured out that thing. That's going to trip up some people because I was expecting 4 different clips here that you have to kind of pull loose up here. That's how it is on my 22 and my 19. But in this case, you just pull that carpet piece down. It's magnetic. It doesn't break. You don't have to undo anything. And that is nowhere on the Tesla do-it-yourself page because I just looked it up. So I think we're learning something new here together. All right, the final step that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go into service mode right there. And you're going to want to go into maintenance right there. And right here, cabin air filter replacement. It says I shouldn't have done it until May 31st, 2027. But my nose disagrees. So I did it at a year. So tap this, hit record, and confirm that I did it. And boom, now it knows that I did it on July 31st, 2026. Actually, I did it a few days ago. I completely forgot about this step until I was making the video. So I thought I'd share it that you do want to record this in your car just as a reminder as to when you did it. There you go. The smell is gone and these have been replaced. They don't look all that dirty, but they do have that smell that they needed to be replaced. And I know you can do this. It's not that hard to do. I've showed you all the steps. I've gone inside for you and shown you exactly how to do this. So if you like this video, don't forget to watch this one as well and subscribe to the channel to get more videos just like this and like this video while you're at it. Do all the things. Thank you so much for watching.